Everybody, welcome back for another episode of the Till Corner Podcast. Kat, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
All
Yeah,
right.
victory Monday again. I mean,
It's
it's a Wednesday, but
it's a victory. It's a victory week. We just
yeah.
keep winning. Except when the 49ers come to town. But
Well,
yeah,
yeah, but the
yeah,
49ers have beat everybody to death since their bye week, so it wasn't just us.
yeah. Hey, Jags on the road, man. Let's keep it going. Let's jump right into this game. This was a big one. This was for the South. This was for playoff positioning. This was for a lot of stuff, man. This was for pride. Um, this was for get back. Like the players were amped up about it. The Texans were confident as hell. Their fans were annoying as hell. Like this one is wild, and it's still wild on Twitter. But yeah, without talking about the officiating too much, let's jump into the game. How do you feel about the offense?
I really enjoyed the offense. Trevor should have had like a 400 yard game. Excuse me, I misspoke. Um, should have had probably about like what, four touchdowns. The one before half, Kirk, I really wish had gotten in the end zone then. There was a long pass to Zay where he didn't get both his feet in. There was that beautiful pass to Ridley where he didn't catch it in the back of the end zone. And there was the
Kirk dropping to the sun.
yes, Kirk and the Sun, which I know he said that the Sun kind of got in his eyes a little bit. And then I'm pretending that the interception didn't happen because that was 100% not on Trevor. And 100% should have been a penalty, but it's okay. It's fine. I moved on with my life because we won and whatever. But I just don't like that it's a blemish on his game because it wasn't his fault. But other than that, the offense looked great. I like that they're pushing the ball down the field. I love that every time that I just loved how much Trevor Lawrence was attacking Thomas. It was so much fun to watch because he could not run with our receivers. He was holding and just trying to like hang on for dear life all game, and it was just a lot of fun to watch because he could not couldn't hang with any of them. I mean,
Yeah.
freaking Ridley cooked him on the same route for the touchdown and the 2 point conversion. Like you fell for the same route twice? Okay.
Yeah, no, that's true. Different formations, but yeah, it was pretty similar route. It was just crazy how they happened back to back, like back to back plays. Just yeah, but yeah, let's talk about really. He had 158.3, which is a perfect passer rating when targeted. None of those guys could cover him. You saw him beat Stingley on the quick outs. You saw him beat Nelson Deed. You saw him beat Tavier Thomas on quick routes and then short routes and intermediate routes. Like he was just running away from people. Calvin really was amazing, man. Outside of that drop, he had a perfect day. Um, he was a monster. I wish he would have caught that one, but it is what it is. Can't dwell
Yeah.
on him. He came back and responded. He didn't let him, he didn't let that drop get into his head and affect him mentally and plague into more drops like some receivers do. He snapped out of it and got back to work. The O line was amazing. Cam Robinson went down with the left knee injury. Thank God it's not the ACL. We all thought he retore his ACL when it kind of
Oh.
happened, and he was crying with the towel over his head. But yeah, supposedly per Ian Rappaport, it's a 3 to 6 week injury. Jaguars placed him on IR quick, so I
Hmm.
clearly it's not a 3 week injury. They're expecting at least four or more. So if it's four, he gets activated, he could potentially come back for the second to last game. Which at that point, I don't even know if you rush him back, if it's a potential of 4 to 6 weeks. So you might just let him rest the whole season, regular season, to see if he can come back for the playoffs. Or if it's like a 4 week injury, maybe you give him an extra week, he could play in the final game just to get some snaps and get back in the rhythm before the playoffs. But we'll see. 20% pressure rate the last two games, which is second lowest in the NFL.
Hmm.
Trevor's been having time to throw.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Like, the offense was abysmal against the 49ers. Phil Rauscher and Doug ripped a hole in their ass, and they've been the second best pass pro O line in the entire NFL. how dramatic of a change is that?
I mean,
Like it's crazy. That hardly ever happens that way, especially out
yeah.
of Jacksonville. If the line usually sucks, the line usually sucks. Like
Yeah.
it just is what it is. And obviously Ezra Cleveland got a lot more burn this game than he did the last game, but he's been good. Walker Little gave up 3 pressures, some a couple a little bit late. Um, from watching the all 22, I saw him miss probably 2 run blocking assignments. One was at left guard, which was a little tough, and then one was at left tackle, where I think he kind of thought that Ezra was going to step out on that 4-out technique guy. But Trevor, 8 for 11 on third down. That's how you win football games. If you keep the chains moving, he converted like one of those plays was like a 3rd and 14, and he freaking converted that for a big gain. Like that's how you win football games in the NFL. If you can convert 3rd and long and stay on the field, that's how you win. But yeah, the offense was amazing, man. Depending on where you look, 5 to 6 drops. Trevor threw for over like 364. Um,
Yeah.
if they catch half of those, the Evan Ingram drop was insane. I'll be honest. Like he had at least 5 yards of separation. I don't know how he dropped that one. I think he was looking up the field trying to make a move, but that
Yeah.
was inexcusable. The really drop was a little hot. That was kind of a tough catch, but big time wide receivers make that catch every week in the NFL. The Kirk drop into the sun. I'll give him that. Like that
Yeah.
was the one fucking spot in the entire field with sun.
Yeah.
They found it. Like it was crazy. Um, the ETN drop out of the backfield was uncharacteristic. I mean, it was a simple flick and he dropped it. Again, trying to look up the field before he caught the ball. But yeah, the receivers, I think, for the most part, were pretty good. Kirk and really with 89. So yeah, I'm good on the offense. How did you feel about the defense?
Well, I was gonna say some other things about the
Oh,
offense
okay.
first.
Yeah.
So I really liked Ezra Cleveland, especially when he got downfield, on that screen pass. That was really,
Oh,
really good to see.
yeah.
And then Trevor's footwork on Sunday was crazy.
Hmm.
It was so much fun to just like watch our quarterback just like put his back foot into the ground and just rip it. It was great.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is great. This is I've been waiting for this. It's like a dream for times like these. But that was it. Defense was pretty good. Josh Allen, my man Josh Allen, won the game with his sacks.
Yeah, he iced it. That shit was
Yeah,
crazy.
no, he
He
was
iced
great.
it.
Trayvon Walker played pretty good.
Hmm.
I don't know that Darius Williams on that one play, he got lucky with that like illegal shift. Cause man, that was bad. That was
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he got embarrassed on that play. He got
Oh
mossed
yeah.
so bad. That was demoralizing. But yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad. Um, but yeah, Josh Allen, everyone knows how much I love him. He was outstanding and was a game wrecker on Sunday.
Hmm. Yeah, I think for me, looking at the defense, you have to start with the NFL AFC Defensive Player of the Week, Josh Allen, 2.5 sacks, 5 tackles. He missed the tackle for loss where he had the guy wrapped up in the backfield and he kind of just broke it, which was I was a
Yeah.
little surprised about. But yeah, 12 pressures. 8 of those were on Laramie Tunsil, the all-pro left tackle.
Yep.
Bro, that is amazing. 8 pressures against an all pro left tackle. That's yeah, I don't think people understand how good that is. But even going back, I mean, he gave Trent Williams work, who's the best left tackle in football. If he
Josh
didn't
Allen's
literally hang
great.
on for dear life, like he was about to sack Brock Purdy, like
Yeah.
beating the best left tackle in the game. Josh Allen he's on some shit right now, and he's about to get paid.
Yeah, as you should.
And I love other fan bases right now, like, oh, he's about to be a free agent. I can't wait to sign him. Like, shut
No,
up.
he's not
Shut
going
up.
anywhere.
Trent
He
Baalke
is
is not
not
letting him out
going
the door.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
people are looking at our cap situation like, no, motherfucker. They're
Mm-mm.
going to find a room.
Yeah.
If they got to let some of these veterans go, that's a little less impactful. I'm pretty sure they have a plan in place.
Oh
Balky
yeah.
masterclass on that one.
Yeah, they're not
After
gonna
that,
let Josh Allen walk when he's about to enter like the prime of his career.
that
Like, get
that
out
would
of
be the
here.
dumbest shit in the world.
Like,
Yeah. Like the dude
uh,
came on strong with a good rookie year. We were working. He didn't have no help on the other side, really. Once Sean left. And it just, yeah, no, we didn't spend all that time developing this guy. Even Doug, when he got hired, said this guy's a blue chip player. He's a cornerstone piece for the franchise. They're not going to just let him all of a sudden have a monster year and just let him walk. Are you crazy?
yeah.
They would tag this dude before they let
Oh
him
yeah.
walk. At
Absolutely.
minimum, he's getting tagged. People are like, no, they're going to tag Ridley. Bro,
No.
if it came down to Ridley or Josh Allen, they're keeping Josh
Josh
Allen.
Allen.
I don't care what you think. If you think anything outside of that, you're just being silly.
Oh, absolutely.
Trayvon Walker with 6 pressures, career high.
Yeah.
Um, he was doing some work. Noah Fant, the veteran right tackle, went down for Trayvon had a good game. There were a
He
couple
did.
rushes I went back and watched where he was gassed, and it was, I'm not gonna say it was not full effort, but he was gassed.
See, here's the thing with Trayvon. Trayvon would have been great as like a later pick, but he was
Mhm.
taken first overall, and that's not his fault. It's not his fault, but he wasn't the first overall pick. Like that's just a true statement. And like I really like Trayvon Walker. I really think that he is going to turn into like a really impactful player, but he just
Yeah,
was taken way too high in the draft. And once again, that's not his fault.
yeah. No, I agree. I don't think he was the best overall player in the draft, which is kind of what you should do.
Hmm.
Um, Unless it's a
Like
quarterback, then
that's like
obviously
the
you
whole
don't.
point, right?
Yeah, the point is to pick the best non-quarterback if you have a franchise quarterback, which you hardly have never seen a
Yeah.
team with the number one pick already have a franchise quarterback. It just does not happen
Yeah.
because franchise quarterbacks usually don't lead the worst team in the NFL. So
Exactly.
the fact that we even had the first overall pick under the Trevor Lawrence regime is pretty wild, considering that he was healthy the whole season. That's one of one that we'll never have the first overall pick again, long as everyone's healthy. That just won't happen.
Not while
Um,
Trevor Lawrence is here anyway.
yeah, but I don't even want to get into the draft stuff. Kayvon Thibodeau's playing good. Hutch is playing similar to Trayvon, but a lot more pressures. So I guess he's more impactful in that regard, but the finishing is not too much better. The Trey Hutch was also absent on the Thanksgiving game. He was somewhere in Alcatraz. So um I'm just proud that Trayvon's developing and getting better each and every week. So
Same.
hopefully
I
this guy
really
can,
like Trayvon a lot. I really want to see
yeah.
him develop and be an awesome player. And he's getting better pretty much each week. It's really cool to watch.
Yeah, I'm waiting on, like, he was there on so many rushes where he could have finished the last 2 games.
Yeah,
Like if he would have just finished a couple more of those plays, this dude would have like 7, 8 sacks.
absolutely.
But instead he has 4.5. If he goes the last 6 games and gets another 4.5 and he comes out with 9 sacks, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty good. He's nearing double digit, second year. We knew he would, you knew he was a kind of a project a little bit in regards to being polished in the pass rush. And that would double his fucking total from last year. Like that's a great trajectory to be on. So I'll take that. Even for the number one pick. Like with his ability in the run game, I'll take that all day.
Yeah.
Special teams.
Yeah. I mean,
Brandon
Parker
McManus
Washington.
miskicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had the one miss kick, but he got all the other ones. So that was good. Parker Washington had that. Uh, was that
A
a,
beautiful
was it a,
return.
yeah, was it punt return
Yeah,
or
punt
kickoff?
return.
Punt return.
Yeah, punt
That was
return.
good. I couldn't
Yeah, he flipped
remember.
the. Yeah,
Sorry.
no, you're good.
Like, jeez.
That was a slow developing play. Like that was awesome.
Mm.
I did not think he was going to break that, but you can just see his quickness, agility. Like I like it.
Yeah,
I would like I still want to see him play wide receiver though,
same.
but we won't get into that.
Yeah, it's
Tim
that's a whole
Jones,
other thing.
yeah, Tim Jones didn't even get much burn this game. They're like, oh, we got our guys back. Zay Jones,
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley, Kurt. That's who we're throwing to all
Yeah.
game. Add Evan Ingram to the wide receiver position.
Yeah,
Luke
please.
Farrell, man. Luke Farrell keeps getting those screens and killing the defense.
Yeah, he
He's becoming
does.
like a legitimate receiving option. I don't think he has a drop this year.
I have no idea.
He's catching everything that comes his way. And then Brenton Strange is a guy that nobody talks about. Man, was he clearing some guys out.
Hmm.
On the Luke Farrell screen, he took out both linebackers by himself, bro.
Oh yeah.
That shit was amazing. Like Brenton Strange is going to be good. He's a rookie tight end. They generally have pedestrian rookie years.
Yep.
Um, I would love to see them target him on some of those screens. Let's see his athleticism on display. But I think they would kind of know it's coming a little bit more than they would with Luke Farrell. Nobody really expects Luke Farrell to get the ball when it's, two tight end sets. They even ran like some three tight end sets almost, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Travis Etienne nicked up. What do you think?
Travis Etienne, I don't know. We haven't really had. I would like to see a little bit more on Dearness Johnson. I think, just because I want Travis Etienne to be good to go like later on. So I don't want, because I know he like he's like a chest that got a little like
Yeah.
injured in the game. And they were putting a little bit too much of a workload on him prior to
Mm-hmm.
that. So it would be nice to see them incorporate Dearness Johnson a little bit more. I would enjoy that.
Yeah, that's true. And then yeah, ETN's been nicked up in quite a few games.
Yeah,
He's went out of quite a few games, but he always comes back in.
he does.
Um, but he's been out like at least 4 games this season he's got injured in.
That sounds
So
about right.
that's a little funny to me. But yeah, the Ernest Johnson slow grind. He's him. He's continues to show his understanding in offense. He's getting better in pass pro. He was pretty solid there. Still, that one pass that Trevor threw to him on third and medium,
Yeah,
I don't think that was catchable for a running back.
I don't think it was either.
And Trevor really didn't have pressure. I went back and watched the Monday quarterback show with
Hmm.
the guys that break down the film. Trevor really didn't have a reason to even be off platform there. There was no rush coming. He just got sped up in his head a little bit and made an air
Yeah,
throw.
he kind of did the same thing in the red zone with the pass that he like airmailed over Evan Ingram.
He
You
did.
know,
He did the
yeah.
same thing there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as great as his footwork was, there was another play. No, those were the two plays with bad
Hmm.
footwork. And
Yeah.
then the Luke Farrell end zone pass breakup.
Yeah, it was
He
another
was
one.
by himself for
He
like 3
was.
seconds.
Like you got to throw
That
it a
ball
little
got there
earlier.
so late. I was screaming, like,
Hmm.
oh, he's open. He's open. And then like he threw it to him and he hit his hands though. Like it went through the defender, hit his hands, and kind of got broke up super late.
Yeah.
But if Trevor would have just got that out like a half a second earlier, easy touchdown.
Oh yeah.
Easy touchdown. But yeah, I think it was great. Any closing remarks on that game?
I don't think so. I'm just really happy that the okay, actually no, I lied. Um I am really happy that the Jags did what I thought they were going to do, which is
Mm-hmm.
go in and take care of their business.
Oh yeah.
Um Trevor Lawrence is a third-year quarterback. He's been in this position before. CJ
Mm-hmm.
Stroud has not. And I felt like you really saw that on Sunday because he's a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
And I really think that the like national narrative of like Stroud is better than Lawrence is really silly. Because
Mm-hmm.
first off, Trevor Lawrence played better on Sunday. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
You can't argue with me because I'm right. Um, And like if you have a different opinion, sure, whatever. But fact is, Trevor Lawrence was the better quarterback on Sunday. And then why isn't the narrative like, look at these two really talented quarterbacks that we're going to get to watch meet up twice a year in the AFC South? Like, why is that not what we're talking about? Why are we comparing them? It's so stupid to me. But anyways, I'm really excited for Monday Night Football against the
Hmm.
Bengals. Obviously, I wish that Joe Burrow was playing. That really sucks for the Bengals. He getting injured just is that
Yeah.
sucks. So obviously he's not going to be playing, which is really sad, but it's a Monday Night Football game in Jacksonville. I'm freaking excited for all of the fans that get to go.
Yeah, we haven't had a Monday night football game in over 10 years.
Yeah,
I will say for me, the game is a little deflated with no Joe Burrow. I think the ratings will be down from what it would have been.
I think he's
That's just a
being lame.
fact. No, I'm saying, I mean, the TV ratings are going to be down. Like if it
I
was
I
Joe Burrow
know,
versus
I
Trevor,
know.
it
I'm not
should be
disagreeing with
wild.
that, but you're
Yeah.
still being kind of lame.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm still excited for it. Like, I don't know. I'm probably a little bit more down on it than others.
It's a Monday Night
Honestly.
Football game for the Jags. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm trying to have that mentality, but like, god damn, all offseason I was so excited to see Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow. We saw his rookie year. Trevor had to lead in that game.
Yeah, that was a great
Obviously,
game.
yeah, that's why I'm like, god damn, I want to see Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow again.
We all want to
Like,
see Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow, and it sucks
yeah,
that it's not going to happen on Monday, but I'm still excited that the fans get to experience a Monday night game in Jacksonville.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll try to cheer up about it, but I mean, yeah,
I
we
think
get to
it's
watch
gonna
him against
be an
Jake
interesting
Browning.
game. Yeah, Jake Browning. Hey now. Now the
Woo!
Bengals have some good weapons, so if Jake Browning can get the ball to the weapons, Jamar Chase is freak of nature. So, you know, maybe Jake Browning will do stuff on Monday.
Yeah, he won against this defense. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
But yeah, let's preview that game a little bit. Their defense is a little susceptible to the tight ends. They give up the fourth best passer rating to tight ends. So maybe this is finally the Evan Ingram touchdown
I
week.
need it to be. Oh my gosh, Evan Ingram has he has almost as many catches as he did last season
Yeah, yeah.
and no touchdowns.
They're still not targeting him in the red zone. I
My
said this last
God.
week.
He should
Why
have
are they
had
not
one.
targeting him in the red zone?
I know, it's crazy. He's so gigantic. He's such a I don't understand, but I
Like,
need him to have a huge game on Monday and I want him to have a touchdown. Finally, give Evan
mhm.
Ingram a touchdown, please.
They're not even trying. Like that same play they ran with Luke Farrell, bro. Put Evan Ingram right there.
Yeah, well, they had
Chip
the one
and
on
run out to the
Sunday.
flat.
They
Like
had Yeah, they had the play on Sunday with Evan Ingram. He was wide open, but Trevor just completely
he
airmailed
airmailed it.
yeah, he
Yeah.
just pass just went right over his head
Yeah,
because
and
he
that
is
was his
wide
footwork.
open.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
almost clicked his heels at the top of the drop and when
he
he was
did.
stepping forward. Yeah, it was just not good.
It wasn't.
But yeah, I think their defense get a little susceptible to the run,
Mm-hmm.
which our run game has not been good for the last 4 games.
True.
Especially
Not
yardage
been
per
great.
carry and total yards. It just hasn't been good. We've even had games like the Thursday night football where Trevor led the team in rushing. Like, I don't know what's going on with the run game, but it hasn't been as good as it was at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Um, and the teams aren't really stacking the box against our run game. Our O
No.
line just is not creating holes, and that's really about it.
Yeah.
There's just nowhere to go. Like we're just getting stuffed, and it's disappointing because we do have a lot of money in our O line. Him's like a 16 and a half average salary per year guard. Brandon Sheriff, we made him like the top paid guard when we signed him 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I think he's like the fourth or fifth highest now because other people have topped that, obviously, with the market reset every year in free agency.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we have highly paid guys. Anton Harrison, a first round draft pick, Walker Little, second round draft pick. Like, we don't have any journeyman on our O line. There's no journeyman. None. Zero. Luke Fortin is a third round pick. Like zero journeyman. Why can
Mhm.
you guys not move people off the ball? You see it on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. Like we're getting stuffed. The
Yeah.
fucking decision to go for it before halftime, and time lets up on his block, gives that guy time to squeeze down on ETN. And ETN was 1-on-1 at the goal line with a fucking DB.
Yeah, they should have. I would have done, like the Trevor Lawrence sneak there. That's what I would
Yeah.
have done. I know, like, technically they were probably like preparing for
Oh
that,
yeah, that the A gaps were filled. Yeah.
but I also probably would have just gone for the points, but that's because like I'm a conservative person.
Yeah.
So but
That's
I
money.
respected, Doug Peterson for being like, nah, like let's get the touchdown. So
Yeah, I think that was too aggressive there. Like anytime you can go up 9 points in a division game on the road in a
yeah.
hostile environment where you already have momentum, why would you not just go into half with points and come back out and try to score because you get the ball at the halftime? Like,
Yeah.
don't get greedy and try to go up 20 points, dog. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like,
I don't
that's
know.
way too aggressive. But yeah.
I like that he does stuff like that, but it also didn't lose us the game. If we had lost that game, then I would be telling you
Oh,
about
bro.
how awful that was, how
Yeah.
terrible the coaching decision was.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's funny how, stuff changes if you win the game or you don't.
Yeah, and it was one of those like it was a prayer. We got the ball back with like a minute and some change, and we was like trying to drive the whole. It was like a maybe they could get in field goal range, and Kirk just bust like a
Yeah.
49er to the
I just
one.
wish he had scored on that drive.
And
But do we need to do, because we haven't really talked about the Bengals game.
oh
Do,
yeah,
do we want to do like, I don't know, like score predictions or something? I don't
yeah.
know.
Sorry, that game was so big.
It was. No, the Houston game was like so stressful too. And then like the end with the doink, because it looked
Yeah,
like it was good, but then it wasn't, and you were like, yeah. So it
yeah.
was just such a stressful game. I'm so happy that they went in there and took care of business.
Oh, I agree. But yeah, back to these sorry ass Bengals. Their
Oh
their
my God.
defense is not good as it was last year.
Well, their secondary
Jermaine
is pretty
Pratt,
depleted.
linebacker out. Cam Taylor Britt, he's been their best corner in coverage. As far as separation allowed, he was out last week. T. Higgins, we all know T. Higgins is. He was out, so
Hmm.
they're a little nicked up, and Jaguars are
Yeah.
pretty healthy. So I don't.
I
We're a 7 point favorite. I'll go score prediction 31-10 Jaguars.
Yeah, honestly, that's pretty good score prediction. That's kind of where I was going with it. I was gonna say 27-3.
Mm.
I think the defense is kind of bad about giving up touchdowns, so they'll probably do that like near the end of the game, but I just don't really see Jake Browning doing much against our defense. And I just think that Trevor Lawrence is possibly gonna have like a huge game.
I agree. Like,
Yeah.
especially if Cam Taylor Britt is in there, we'll get
Yeah.
the rookie out of Michigan at one corner. Like we'll cook. Trevor's about to go on the heater, man. I feel it. Like outside of the Ravens defense, I don't think any defense left on our schedule can hang with Trevor.
Yeah, I agree because Trevor's elite.
Yeah. But thank you guys
I'm
for
just throwing that one out there for y'all that want to
oh yeah, she
be
snuck that in there.
idiots.
Yeah, she snuck that in there close. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Catch you.
Bye.